Welcome back to Shenanigans, and the first thing you may notice, I'm in full diamond now. I actually went on a... Oh, that's where they are. At first I thought someone stole my diamonds, but no. Yeah, I went on a little bit of a mining trip. Actually, I still have redstone lapis to condense. Let me just hop to that real quick. And there we go. And there we go. A stack and 2 redstone blocks. That is not enough. But anyway, I went on a little bit of a mining trip. Actually, all the diamonds that I spent on this armor, I actually made back by just going on that mining trip. And, yeah. Last time we made this spiral staircase, dug out this area here, and then we also cleared this area up top here for farms. And, well, you'd think the first thing I want to do here is actually work on some of this stuff. But no. But well, yes, but actually no. That is still not W. And the first thing I actually want to do is build a mob farm for 2 very important reasons. Well, 3. First, arrows. I want enough arrows so that I don't have to worry. And then also I can start selling the arrows. Like, build an arrow vending machine. I already have the redstone. I have the redstone for it, so why don't I just build one of them? But there's also a second reason, and it's because, well, I need a potato. Actually, before I go through all the work of that, let me see if I actually need to build a mob farm. Here it is, at the village. Now let's see if there's any potatoes here. I seriously doubt that there are any potatoes here. But it's still worth a check so I don't spend like an hour or 2 of my life building a mob farm, because I don't want to spend an hour or longer on a mob farm. That just doesn't sound fun. And you know, I'm here to optimize the game so much that it's not fun. I mean, I'm here to have fun. And chest, no potato. I don't think there are any potatoes here. No. Now I could go and check that mysterious structure over there. I could check there if there's a potato or not. I could. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Although, I am 1 bar lower. Actually, let me see if he has any potatoes first. Oh no. I'm not here. I am not here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah, it doesn't look like he has any potatoes. Oh, there's an underground, there's a 2nd floor to that. Go, 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 go. Sugarcane. More wheat. I'm here for potatoes, that's all. I'm here for potatoes. Nah, I don't think he got any potatoes. Wait. I don't even think I can hear what he's saying. Hold on. Oh. Oh no. What are you in?
Baked potatoes?
No, just potatoes.
Oh, I don't have regular potatoes.
Oh. Alright. I was planning on building a mob farm anyway.
Oh, okay.
Just for a potato.
Just a potato?
Just for a potato. And maybe to set up an ammunition shop. But mainly for the potato.
I'll see what I can get.
Oh no, I'm building my own farm. You don't
I
need
know.
to get me a
I'll try
potato.
to. Okay.
Alright. See ya.
Bye.
That did not work out in my favor. That was a tree. I probably should not slam into those trees. I've been seeing these horses here. I wonder how fast they are. Ooh, you seem like a speedy boy. That could also just be my lag. Oh, that one's fast. This one's fast. Alright, I need to go craft a saddle. And there we go, saddle acquired. I just realized I never checked their healths. Oh, you're not the most health. Can you even jump 2 blocks? That's all that I need you to do, is jump 2 blocks. Okay, good. You do go at a decent speed. This one's a tank, though. So if this one's not too much slower... I might go with this one. Especially if the hops are better. I was originally going to build a mob farm. Not a bad speed. And around the same jump, so the only benefit is health. Alright, you are my horse. And now we shall ride into the sun does not even catch the horizon in this direction. Alright, so I just jumped with it. I think the jump is 3 blocks. But welcome to your new home. You're just gonna live in a horse hole for now. Alright. Whoa, this is weird. So, you can see your armor. Like, look at that. You can see your armor through the banner. You can't see your player, but you can see your armor. That is weird. Oh, that is super weird. Like, oh, you should not be able to see the player like this. Like, why? Dude, that is weird. Anyways, I don't know why I hit that button. That was the wrong one. But anyways, so yeah, I'm building a mob farm. But which design am I actually going to use? I'm actually going to use one of those old designs, like one of the real designs, where it's just a T of water, like basically trapdoors. The mobs will go onto the trapdoors thinking it's a solid block, but they'll fall down into water streams, which will send them down into a 2x2 pit, where I'll finish them off with my sword for experience as well. That is a design of mob farm I'm using, because I'm not gonna build the world's greatest mob farm, because I don't have to. I don't need that much gunpowder yet. And even then, I start building up reserves now, and I won't need to in the future. It's starting to get a little dark. I don't want to be swarmed by mobs before I swarm the mobs. I want controlled swarming, not just getting swarmed randomly. Yeah. How many trapdoors am I gonna need? 8. Well, a stack. There's 2 stacks of... Not 2 stacks. 6 stacks of planks. Right, wait, am I gonna need a stack? Yeah, because every water is 8 blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna need a stack of trapdoors. I forgot they crafted in 2s. I only needed 3 stacks of planks. Well, that's okay. I can build a second layer if I wanted to. Actually, now that I have the trapdoors, I don't know why I shouldn't. Honestly, I'm gonna build that second layer. But, yeah, I'm gonna need more pickaxes first. 7 iron pickaxes. That should be a plenty. Why? There's black wool in my inventory. Why is there black wool in my inventory? It's like the one thing that I don't need right now. Well, at least now I can see that black wool exists. But yeah, I think it's time to get cracking on with this mob farm. And with that, that means that it's time-lapse time. Okay, so that's the farm completed. First thing that I want to say is I do apologize. I had connection issues in the middle of that time lapse, so it was cut a little bit short. And with that, I'll be showing you the actual farm design. I don't have any form of Fulbright, so you'll just kind of have to stick with me here. So this is a design of mob farm that I'm going for. Not very good, but it gets the job done. Now I will have to reload the area by leaving and coming back. But yeah, this is a farm design. So when a mob spawns, it'll pathfind randomly. It'll see these trapdoors as being solid blocks that they can walk over. Then they'll fall down into the water stream and then fall down there into the kill chamber. Whether they die in the kill chamber or not, I do not know. But let me go reset the mobs real quick first. I didn't even have to actually reset. I just had to go into a cave and spawn proof for a little bit. And there's already zombies in here, which is a main mob that I am looking for. Because of, well, potatoes. You guys are loud, do you know that? Shut up. Did I already get an iron ingot? No. I thought that I already got an iron ingot. Well, I also have the world's worst iron farm. Alright, well, I guess I'll spend a little bit of time here. Then once I get a potato, I'll head back up into and work on my base a little bit. Now that I just got a bunch of skeletons down here, thinking about it, bones might be pretty useful as well. It would help if the mic was on. I just went to get food, probably like 5 minutes maybe, if that. And there's already a good number of mobs. Already 5 gunpowder. This does work actually kind of half well. I don't know. Came back up to the surface and this guy ended up spawning in. Look what he has. He's got dripstone. Ooh, and melon seeds. I want to trade with melons and dripstone. If I can access an inventory. Yep, disconnect. Alright, hold on. Alright, I have returned to the world. That's for the... That's something that I don't want. I don't have enough. What's your other trade? Baked potatoes. I do not have baked potatoes either. The world's most expensive mini block. A mini stone diamond ore. Yeah, I can't get them. Also, there's pale oak saplings. I already have those. Melons and dripstone. Alright, well, can't get any of that, so... I have no emeralds. Ethically sourced lead. sort a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna run back down for one final run of the mob farm. No potato, but I'm just gonna continue with the base anyway. I don't care. I can get the potato later, but now I want to start working on the base. The first part of the base is actually going to be up at Y80, just flattening the whole thing out and taking it up to down here. That line of grass blocks is going to be the front of the base. But I also, down here, is going to be a design. I have a design in mind using a bunch of the logs that I got when exploring around, when hunting around for some food. I of course have oak and birch. I live right next to those. I was able to find a dark forest, a pale garden with no creaking hearts. It was a small pale garden with no creaking hearts. I might have to go back a little later. But then, down here, there we go. And then I also found a grove with a bunch of spruce. I think first, I'm going to flatten out up here, because then I can use up here as a tree farm if I really need to. So yeah. I guess flatten out this top area, convert it all into dirt. Oh, another thing regarding mining, is that back behind these furnaces, I want to take this back to like out here and fill this in, and then that can become my storage area using a bunch of barrels. Since my idea is to have a dark oak floor, pale oak ceiling, and then as a wall using spruce to basically bring light and dark together. I think it's a really cool idea, and it may actually turn out differently, but I actually like building things on the go as I get the designs. But I'm going to finish out up top, and yeah, I won't really, actually, well, first I'm going to sleep. Well, I'm in dire need of spruce. So I think first I'm going to farm up a bunch of spruce. Okay, that was a lag spike of all time. But first I'm going to farm up a bunch of spruce. Then I'm going to be back once I have a bunch of spruce. So that was the entirety of all the wood that I had. That was all my bones. And then I was collecting birch at the end of that because I lied. I lied. Up here, not going to be pale. Not going to be pale oak up there. Pale oak's going to be a trim. Whereas up top is going to be birch instead, so that it's not just pure white. It has, some actual color to it. And it might work. It might work. It might not work, though, at the same time. I have my idea, but I'm going to crack on with the top, which is actually going to use pale oak. Let me just put these birch logs away. And Jay actually had some emeralds that he lent me. I'll give him the melons and any more dripstone that I get. But then I also told him I'm going to refund him a full emerald block, as I have plans, not the next episode, but the following episode, to get started with villagers at last. Normally villagers are the first thing that I do, but I actually want to get into zombification this time, rather than just, villagers. But, yeah. So, first off, I need some shovels. I think a diamond one wouldn't hurt. And then how many iron ones do I think I'm going to need? Because I'm going to need for all of the space up on top. And then a little bit down there. So yeah, I think in 2 irons, well, iron and a third and diamond will cover all of it that I need. So 1 more iron shovel and then I should be good to go. And then that's all the seeds that I need, except potatoes. I still need potatoes. Alright, so yes, it is very much hello? What the? Huh? Huh? Anyways, I guess it's time to get started with the base, so I guess this would be number 3, but it is once again time-lapse time. that's the build. I actually quite like the way that this turned out. I really like how it's a transition from dark up to light with the spruce walls. I think that's a really nice touch that adds to the build more than it removes from it. Now I would show the top section that's entirely flat, but I don't want to give off too many spoilers for future episodes, since this is being re-recorded, because I experienced technical difficulties at the end of the actual full recording. Now, this is my furnace setup. As you can see, they all are using lava, and I have a bunch of stored lava, plus whatever's out at the lava pool yet. Crafting table, furnace. I'll probably end up adding a stone cutter here soon, eventually, maybe even between episodes. But more crafting stations here probably, and maybe just turn this into an entire crafting wall. Maybe I'll keep this set of diamond armor and gear here as like mini museum. But then here's my bed. I haven't actually tested respawning, but yeah, I haven't tested respawning. I hope I respawn there, but I'm pretty sure I can still respawn here because I do wake up here. Back here then is a bunch of bulk storage. Here's random blocks, all of my dirt, cobbled deep slate, and cobblestone. And then over here is the main storage, which is barrels for now, and I think barrels are going to fit a lot more. But in the future, because of space, I might switch to chests. If I had a little bigger of a barrel wall, then I could definitely use more barrels. But I don't have that much space, so I might have to switch to chests, because that effectively doubles the space that I have in here. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. Because I'm eliminating the standard outro, I just want to remind everyone that 100 subscribers and I will open a new Discord. That being said, I hope you had a great day. I hope to catch you all in the future, and see ya!